Welcome back to another Monday morning mentoring. You know what diminishes trust more than anything else? Saying you're going to do something and then not doing it. This is something that you can look at and apply internally for yourself or externally with your teams. If you say you're going to do something and you do not do it, you are diminishing your own trust within yourself and you're diminishing your credibility with your teams. So let's look at the other side of that and how to build trust. If you say you're going to do something and you do it, each time you are building trust internally and externally. Now let's back that up just a little bit. Do not say you're going to do something if you are not going to do it. Don't choose to do something that you are not willing to actually do. When I'm first starting out with a client, I will give them small, doable actions. Ideally, no more than 3, but I'll give them a small, doable action that will move them and make big impact to either their energy or their performance or their bottom line. And if they go and take that action and they see the result, that is a huge win for them. And it builds not only trust for themselves, it builds trust in me and in our relationship. Now, if they get that small doable change or that action and they say they're going to do it, but they don't do it, this is what happens. They've lost trust in themselves, but they probably already have a history of that. They probably have a history of doing this in their relationships and in their work. And so it's diminished their ability to lead. And what else it does is it undermines the relationship between the people that they've agreed to do the commitment to, or they've said they're going to take that action and then they've not taken that action. They've diminished it. And what often happens then is then they blame. And this is where then the messenger gets diminished, right? Because if you don't believe the messenger and you don't trust the messenger, you won't believe the message. So I want you to unpack this just a little bit for yourself and look at how this shows up. One of the things that I am focused on is getting guaranteed results for my clients. 100% of the time, when my clients apply the actions, they get the results. And it comes down to this very simple equation. Do what you say you're going to do. If you don't, you will diminish your trust in yourself. And if you've accumulated enough of those and you've broken down the trust and it is inverted a lot of times, then you're going to start blaming others. And this creates big problems. This is what we see in the government. We see this in the whole scheme of politics and this nonsense where it's a lot of blame and underhandedness. Well, we have to turn these things around. And if you are a leader and you are willing to put yourself out there to lead positive change and have success in a way that is more than just for yourself, but you want to actually impart powerful change, it's got to start with doing what you said you were going to do. Or don't say that you're going to do something and then not do it, because that is diminishing your trust in yourself and your credibility. And ultimately, as a leader, you have to take personal responsibility and lead yourself first. And that starts with these small micro wins. So the way I set up working with every client is the way I do the small things is the way we are going to expand for you to do the bigger things. This is a key piece. It is a really simple concept. And it can look really small, like with the small little things. If you say you're going to wake up at a certain time, then do that. If you're going to go take a walk after lunch, go do that. Start with the small things and then celebrate those small things, and it will build up and you will get the momentum. If you need some help, I have a complimentary leadership call at stefanajohnson.com.